Hello from One Marine Portugal. I'm Tiff Howie and today I'm really excited to show you around one of our latest listings. We're here in Troia, which is just south of Lisbon, on a beautiful sunny day, and we're going to look at a 2019 Greenline 40. This boat is basically brand new. In terms of quality, it's like it just came out of the factory. So let's take a look on the back here. At the very aft, you'll notice a door here built into the side. That's on the port side as well, so for practicality, when you're mooring upside on, you don't have to jump over that high side deck. You just open the door and walk straight through. And then also, this section here at the back folds down. The transom there extends and it gives you essentially a beach club, which is going to extend your cockpit at the back, make it really social and much easier to get on and off from the aft as well. Let's take a look in the cockpit. Here in the cockpit you've got a lovely wide area, very social. The current owner has put a table and chairs into this, and there's also seating built into the boat there with cushions. As we said, the transom extends down there, so that's going to make an even bigger area. You've got teak flooring here in the cockpit, and that actually extends all the way up the side decks and to the very front of the boat as well. But let's take a look up the front of the boat. So as we walk down the side, you're going to notice lovely wide side decks, loads of room to walk through. You've also got this area that extends over, so this is going to, if you're out on a not particularly pleasant day, that's going to cover you, so you're going to be nice and warm and dry. High side decks with rails, so very safe and practical. And then we walk to the very forward and you've got 3 steps here, all teak floored again. There's a door here that opens into the helm position inside. You've got your tank access on the side deck, so waste tank there, fuel and water as well on the other side. And then up at the front, you've got your sun pad here. The cushions are removable, so you can take those off if needed, but you're going to fit 2 people on there at least. There's also then an escape hatch underneath that goes into the master cabin. And underneath here, these blacked out windows are actually the windows to the master cabin. And the really nice thing is that lets in loads of natural light into that cabin, but because they're low enough, it's also very private, so you're not going to worry about people looking in when you're in there. You've then got obviously your anchor winches and bits at the front there. You've got your navigation gear, so radar, sat TVs, and then at the back you've got 6 solar panels. Now what that's going to do is charge your electric system, so it's going to charge your batteries and run your electrics. And with Greenline, they're known for their advancements in technology in this field, and it's exciting to see what they're doing with these new evolution of boats. And now taking a look at the internal area, first thing to notice at the back is this really cool window. So this opens up on a hydraulic arm, nice and slow rising, so you don't really have to do any work with that. Hooks into place, so nice and safe and secure. And then what happens is you unclip this section here and it extends the galley. So this can be used as extra worktop or as a bar area for the cockpit. And then we'll take a look through here. And then the galley is located to aft, quite normal now on most modern boats, but makes it really social. So you can be in here cooking but still able to talk to friends, family on board. You've got a twin electric hob. Your oven is located under here. You've got loads of storage, so storage in 3 drawers there, as well as all of these drawers around here, and 2 large cupboards. And then fridge freezer is over on starboard. So full size fridge freezer, loads of space for storing your food and drinks. And then you move forward directly from here to the saloon. Saloon is a really light, spacious area, so you've got these deep windows which let in loads of natural light. L-shaped seats here, which also convert to an additional double berth, and there's a cushion that infills into those. Starboard side has a big unit with more storage and a pop-up TV. Engines located underneath the floor, and we'll show you the close-up of those shortly. Electrics panel, so 12 volt, 240 volt, TV aerial, inverter controls and battery switches all on the bottom, nice and easy to access. And then you move forward to the helm position. So helm position is over to starboard. You've got this high-lower function at the edge of the seat, so that gives you the option to pop that up and sit on top, so you've got a higher view. Electric sunroof here, which again is just going to add even more natural light and air to the boat. And a really cool feature is underneath these blacked out screens is your guest cabin. So your guest cabin, as well as the normal windows on the port side, also has an option to open these and get more light and air through there. There's a large door which leads out to the starboard side deck, and that opens up here. So for practical use, when you're more in the boat, if you want to go and, you know, if you need to access your ropes, access your anchor winch, it's much easier to go out the side and straight up the front. And then controls here on the helm, normal kind of gauges, all very modern because the boat's only a year old. Bow thruster, normal Volvo Pentas, chart plotter, autopilot, trim tabs, all of those normal features, as well as Fusion sound system control. Fusion is one of the industry leaders in terms of sound systems on boats. Gives really lovely quality, clear audio, and very user friendly as well. And then we'll take a look down into the cabins. So, wide passageway going through here. We'll start off with the master cabin. So that's at the very fore of the boat. Features a scissor berth, really easy to manipulate, so you just literally pull these across, and then you've got the double bed there. Hanging lockers on either side, but probably the standout feature of this cabin is the windows, and we mentioned those on the exterior walk. So you've got almost 360 windows there on the top, and again high enough to be private, but just lets in so much natural light. The day heads is located over on the starboard, so there's two doors to this, and if we take a walk through here, you've got the main access through the to the ensuite from the cabin, and then there's another door here which is access through the passageway. So you've got the shower there, lovely and private, glass closing there, sink, normal electric WC. I mean, this particular boat does have quite a lot of extras and things like the electric WC. Up after that, it also has reverse cycle aircon, so hot and cold air circulated through the boat, means you can use the boat any time of year. And then through into the guest cabin. So twin berths in here. This is 6'5" headroom at least, so when you're walking in, if you've got taller guests staying, there's no issue for them. As we said, you've got the windows over on there, and then over on this side you've got the option to open up into the saloon area. So this is the engine bay, located directly under the floor of the saloon, and you've got Volvo D3 engines. These are 220 horsepower each, so you've got 440 in total with the two engines. It's going to reach a max speed of probably around 22 knots, which is more than enough. And then, so engines, I mean, these are brand new essentially. If I grab the camera off of my cameraman there, I'll show you a close-up of the engine bay. So as we move down, you've got your port engine there, water tank, automatic fire extinguishers, light in the centre section there, and basically everything you're going to need for a great time extended cruising. All really easy to access. Underneath the table here, this actually lifts up as well, so you actually do get full access to the engine bay. So that's the tour on our Greenline 40 today. Really hope you enjoyed. Obviously, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them and we'll be very happy to answer those. And subscribe to our channel on One Marine, where we post regular updates of our current listings. And thanks for watching.